Hi everyone, I'm Joe Jarvis, and this week I'm going to be reviewing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. Now, I read that some people were a little disappointed because they didn't realize that this was going to be a play and not a book, and I didn't really realize that either. So when I started reading it, I was a little, not so much turned off, but I was just trying to convince myself, okay, you're not going to be into it as much as a typical book, but just see how it goes. It's since it's so much more dialogue than in a book, with less description. It is tougher to get into in some ways, but as I got into it, it really painted the same sort of picture that I would expect a book to paint. It's clearly going to be a lot different than the other Harry Potter books, but it's still worth a read. And most of all, it got me to want to go see the play. I don't know when it would come around to America, or especially, Florida, but it opened, I think, in late July in London. So, really cool story set 19 years after the last Harry Potter ends. And Harry, is married to uh, Ginny Weasley, and Hermione is married to Ron, and they have kids who are now going to Hogwarts. But one of Harry's sons has some daddy issues, and they don't get along. And oh, my dad's famous, wah wah wah. So he tries to save the day, a lot like Harry Potter used to. Ends up creating a lot more issues, and essentially, without giving too much away, it's a time travel book. Obviously, they're using magic instead of a DeLorean to travel through time, but it is a time travel book, and with it come a lot of the issues with a typical time travel plot, which they try to close some of the loopholes with the whole, magic thing. But the fact is, it's the same old time travel thing where you have to suspend your disbelief, not only for the magic, but also for the fact that they couldn't repeatedly go back in time until something's different. But it is cool because they show you a couple different ways that things could have turned out if the past had gone in different ways. Can't really quite give it the same rating that I would to a book, because it is a script. Like I said, it made me want to go see the play, but I can't, without seeing the play, I can't really rate it. I'm going to say, using the same scale as if I was rating a book, I would have to give it, a 2.5, because it's not a story in that sense. It is just dialogue. Really entertaining, though, and gripping. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, check it out. Again, I'm Joe Jarvis, author of Anarchy in New England and Flight Grounded. Sign up for my email list below, and you're going to get some exclusive content. There's some great stuff coming out pretty soon where you're going to get a book before it's released. Check out my blog for nonfiction writing, joejarvis.me. And again, thanks for watching.